going to do a very quick video showing you how to use your black railroad board to make components for a variety of sculptures. So you're just going to use it to draw shapes. I'm going to try to incorporate the edge into there as well somehow. So, and they can be freehand. I'm just trying to draw as many as I possibly can within the space that I have so that I have a lot of variety. You could do some free form shapes as well. So they don't, they don't have to be shapes that you would necessarily find, in a particular place. They could be geometric and more math-based, but they don't have to. And you can repeat shapes. I'm just going to do it just a very quick demo. So in order to cut these out, I want to just get as close as possible to the shapes. Notice that I turned the paper, so I'm just going to cut around this bottom edge. So I'm trying to save as much paper as I possibly can, and you'll see why in a minute. If I follow this and stick close with that, notice I'm not going to cut the whole shape. I'm going to go around the next shape a little bit and then up. And so you can do this as you're working too, but I'm just trying to give you a quick example, very quick example. And you have more paper. I'm just doing it with a small piece, and you can certainly cut it smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to that one piece, since it's pretty easy to follow, and I'm going to cut that out. Now, when I get over here, it's a little confusing, so I'm just going to cut that piece. So there's another little small one there that I want to get. So I think it'll be easier for me to get that one first and then go back to the other one. So notice that I'm always turning the paper and cutting from the same direction. It's always easier to turn the paper than it is to turn the scissors. So there I go. Now I have that one cut out. And I'm going to go back and finish cutting this one. And I'm trying to stick with my basic shapes as much as I can so that I'm not missing anything. And again, here I go. I'm going to try to go. This one I was trying to make somewhat of a square. It ended up being a little bit more rectangular, but that's okay. And I'm going to save my scraps in case they might come in handy for something. And cut this out. Okay, so that one's a little bit more rectangular. You notice here I kind of squeezed in a little bit of a crescent shape. Not a great one because it's a little flat on the bottom. Maybe it's almost like a bowl rather than a crescent. And in order for me to get that more easily, what I'm just going to do is cut along here and take out my oval shape. Kind of clean it up a little bit. And then go back here and just cut along that line to get that shape. This might not work as well, that particular shape, as the others will. But I'll hold on to it just in case I decide I need it. Okay, and these are my basic shapes. I think I'll move the other ones out of the way. So you can see I have different shapes that I've cut out. These are somewhat geometric, right? But the others are a little bit more organic. And then what we're going to do later is we're going to cut tabs in them and be able to assemble them in different ways to make sculptures. So I'll demonstrate that a little later.